Hello, YouTube Infinite Magicraid community. Gandalf here, and we are on our Bobo Baggings account. Today is day 4, and we are in a very, very awkward situation now. Been stuck on 710 for the past probably almost the entire day now. Um, uh, when we look at this stage, what we're faced with at the end is you're dealing with armor break, then are followed up with CCs, attack down. The following turn, all caster is going to horrify your entire team a second round. So without some sort of immunity, we're goners on the stage. Even if you get like full shields up, like my Ina right now has shields. I got to this stage with full HP, Ina shielded up, not enough, your team starts dying. Um, I know I wanted to really give you guys fresh content, trying to trying to do the Hez challenge in not the conventional way. I'm pretty sure there's enough content creator out there or enough people to keep telling people the guide. First week, if you want to get your Hez, what you can do is just summon, reroll, go for one copy of Mackin, build him up, run 4 supports. One of the support could be space. There's a lot of great choices for supports out there. Um, Wim is one of the best ones probably. Then Liz, then Maya. Um, Liz and Maya, you get a guaranteed copy of. Hopefully, you get a couple extra copies for exclusives. Um, I really didn't want to go that path, and now I am heavily regretting it. I think this account we will last only till the um, we will just do the 1 week challenge, and probably I'll stop playing this account. Um, just just how much resource I'm throwing at it, it's not really an optimal start. If I want to be competitive in the long run as a free to play, I need a better selection of heroes. If you want to reroll for a solid start, you're not going to be able to beat PvP, free to, sorry, you're not going to beat the pay to win players in camping farming. Arena is the way to go. So what you really want to do is hopefully you get Ascendo, Nizil, any of the key PvP heroes. So if you look at my PvP tier list, like a few, like Mamook, for example, is actually a really good pick if you happen to get him on a roll. Quinlan is good at exclusive too. Like you have to go for exclusive zero. Heroes that are strong at exclusive zero. And I'll say Ascendo is a really good pick actually even at exclusive zero. Without the 30% turn meter boost, she's still very strong. Um, of course, if you're spending, your options are you're endless depending on how much you spend. But as a free-to-play player, if you're going for rerolls, I would say go for PvP heroes because you can pretty much run through the entire campaign on epic heroes plus a space, or even without the space to finish the challenge. So let's get regressing. Um, I'm not gonna do Wim because I only got one copy of Wim. And by the way, you will get 2 epic eyes. So getting to exclusive 2, which is the key one for Mackin, is guaranteed as soon as you get one copy. You will get one eye every week during the Voyage event. So all of them have an eye in it. You can usually get it on the first or second day. And of course, in the campaign quest in here, you will get an eye relatively early on number 26. At this point, I am time gated, so don't expect to get the legendary Phantom Eye. So if you're re-rolling or you, there are times where on a weekend, like on a week, there's a special dungeon, and there will be a free legendary eye. That will be also another great time to re-roll and start your new account. A few people were discussing in chat earlier today, like, what's the best way to start out a game like this? And I'll say this is true for any gacha game. Start the game, go free to play. Just understand how the game works mechanic wise. See if you like how it plays out. Even this is even true for a pay to win player. Like if you're gonna put some money in, don't put it on your first account. Learn how to play the game a bit, see if you like it, and then find the right opportunity to start a fresh new account because really it snowballs like on the server. I think many of you who've been following me a while know the Gandalf the White account, which was given away a while ago. Um, but on that account, I think someone spent anywhere between 10 to 20K on it. But I took that account over for 6 months without spending a dollar on it, and it still remained top in the arena and everything, because your sanctuaries are going to be ahead of others up front. You're going to be ranking higher. When everybody else is farming stage 20, you're going to be farming 25. You're going to be just ahead by everyone on mythic shards. So every month there's total of seven. I think what 11 a total of 7 events that are rotating through, and then plus 4 voyage events, right? So you have these ice skating voyage event. You're going after these mythic shards. You're going after the classic arena competition has these rankings. So you're ranking these ones. You always want to rank on these. And cost-wise, early game, for example, I'm ranked 19th place right now. You want to aim for the sweet spot is either hit rank 20 or hit rank 50. Don't have to go over more. Early game, 1 mythic shard. If you can spend 100 to 200 extra gems for 1 mythic shard, that's very much worth it. Because by the time you get full server merge, like on old server, you are going to be spending about 400 or 500 gems to get 1 mythic shard. So right now, getting mythic shards is very much worth it. So for example, if I want to go to rank 10, I need 3,000 more points, which is quite a bit, and it's not worth it. But for me to sustain top 20 is probably a lot easier. So that's what I'll do is sustain top 20 and get 8 instead of 6 shards because I can probably just spend 100 or 200 gems and I'll be able to get that. Same when we start farming dungeon events in a couple of days as well. What you want to do is use your stamina storage. Don't spend any energy in the weeks except to push campaign. But by this point in time, you should be finished pushing campaign anyways. Once you're done, that's what you'll be just focusing on mythic shards as soon as you're past the first week of the HES challenge. So we're gonna only play to the HES challenge on this account. Maybe in the future, depending on the viewer feedback on how well this series do, we might really spend a lot of time playing a brand new account as well. Playing 2 accounts is very tedious. I just stopped playing 2 accounts. I really enjoyed the extra time I had. You guys probably noticed the volume of videos going up too, now that I only have 1 account to deal with. So yeah, so that's kind of enough rambling. Let's get on to what you're looking for. The painful regressions and rebuilding. And here, I'm gonna again the best pick probably is Wim, but we don't want to do boring content, right? We just do what's necessary. So let's start by regressing uh, Nidroy. One mistake I made was one of these scrolls, I made it from 10 epic scrolls. Don't do that. That was stupid of me. Because early game, you might feel like you can get a whole bunch of these scrolls, right? And especially later on at dungeon, you're gonna be able to get a ton of these. That's like 16 scrolls right there, which I was like, oh, I'm not gonna need that many epic heroes. I need legendary scrolls. Nope. You're probably gonna be running 3 epics at least. So now I can't fully skill my last epic, which is a little bit of a problem. I'm gonna try to go push another stage to get another scroll here and there. I want to do Wim, but Wim is kind of overused. And for some reason, I only pulled 1 copy of him. If I had more and fed him, I was probably stupid and didn't pay attention. What we're going to do here is we're going with Maya. The reason why I'm going with Maya is because I want to try Maya with Tuck. Tuck is going to, even though it is a 4-turn cooldown, as opposed to Wim, what I plan to do is have Maya's speed same as Tuck, just 1 speed faster. So if I go Maya on scale 4, I'm going to get a block debuff. Then I can actually safely use the AoE freeze from Tuck, buying me some time by controlling the enemy fully, allowing me to kill the enemy and get all my cooldowns back. So I'm hoping having the extra control from Tuck actually will be beneficial to my stage progression. And of course, uh, I have the scrolls to level him up, and I don't have the scrolls to level up both a Whim and a Maya, unfortunately. So we're gonna get our Maya up, and we're gonna start leveling up our Tuck as well. So guys, let's first take our Mackin uh, to max level. Okay. Um, then I think what I'm gonna do first is now don't do this if unless you seriously plan to. Um, I mean, I'm not playing this account after I finish the challenge, so that's why I'm doing it. Don't do what I'm about to do. I'm just getting more food right now because unfortunately on Wednesday and Thursday, which is the last 2 days, I probably don't have time to actually wait 4 days and then try to complete the challenge with the space. The reason why that I'm actually I have business conferences to attend on Wednesday and Thursday, so I'm going to be not home the whole day. Tomorrow I have to head into the office. So really today is the day where I'm really going to try hard to finish it. And if I can't finish it, I'll see what happens on the last day. I do have still quite a few regression potions left, I think. Yeah, I have 4. So I could, in theory, use that to help finish pushing. I'm gonna make sure I save enough gems for buying some energy if I do need to farm something. I am going to save a little bit of energy uh, to make sure that I can finish the skating event. So I need 48,000 there left. So what I'm gonna do is probably just go to shop, resource shop. Where is it? Shop. Okay, we're gonna go here. We're gonna go pick up. Uh, 44 of these to get to our next legendary hero. I think people always enjoy a little bit of summoning. And maybe we get another copy of Whim. Who knows? Let's see what we get. Because really I'm doing this for food, less so for anything else. But if we do get another legendary, it'll be nice. I think we got a guaranteed pity here. Um, so a little bit of summoning here. If we get a Whim, we'll do Whim maybe, and then we'll bench. We'll just bench the tuck. Okay, we got a Zia. At this point, I almost want to feed my legendary heroes too. Um, because that's just a egg to me right now. We might get that desperate. We'll see. We have we have quite a few heroes to feed. We got another 5 here, so um, I don't know how you guys feel about that. If we're desperate, we will feed the legendary heroes for food. How about this? If we get to, I'll probably do one more update after this one. If we are somehow able to get to the last stage, like campaign 12, and we really need a little bit further push, we'll do it. We'll feed our legendary heroes because I don't have the time to play over the next couple of days to finish the challenge. Feels a little bit cheating there, but not really. We're not going to use our Whim. We didn't get any more copies of it. We're going to go with Maya's. So we're going to feed everything. It's one copy of Maya. We're going to level this one up as well. I have a Epic Eye that I can level up the Maya with. Um, this is very sad day. Very, very sad day for me. Um, let's see how many 5 stars we can get out of this. Um, we're not going to need the Whim. Yeah, we should be able to get another epic, sorry, another 5-star out of this. Hold on, achievements. Nope. Okay. So we're gonna level, we're gonna awaken this. We're gonna give the exclusive in here. And I hope we get the skill up required to max her skill 5. Sorry, skill 4. That's gonna be key to turn cycling. Um, we'll only have 11 scrolls, unfortunately. I mean, worst come to worst, we can go to the resource store and buy a few. I wouldn't want to do that though. Not looking good. Our passive is fully maxed up. We need to have these go into our one more in the last one. Yes, we got it. We got it. We got it. Okay, this is good. We have the cooldown reduction on Sacred Light. Not as much heal on this as we would like, but this is really good. So now we just need to do a little bit of speed tuning. How many do we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4. Um, I mean, yeah, we will need to we'll level up. Um, we'll awaken these. Awaken and awaken one more time. We will go. We'll yeah, we'll free up some of the remaining epics here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, we don't need a Hardak anymore. We don't need the Whim. Yeah, we don't need the Hardak. We don't need the Luster anymore. So that's probably enough for us to get one more copy. Uh, uh, let's get rid of the Hardak. Advanced Arena, let's get rid of the Hardak. Go to the. I apologize, Tiny Bulls. I'm so sorry. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm really sorry. I shouldn't have signed up for Guild Arena. Uh, please don't, please don't hate me. Uh, throw me in the sacrificial tower if you want. Please do that. I am so sorry. For joining. I shouldn't have joined because I would just weigh you guys down. Um, let's get rid of that. All of these heroes that we don't need. Line up. Okay. Sorry. Line up. Yeah. So all of these heroes we are saying bye bye to. Um, whoops, misclick. Train. Okay, we'll feed them all. Maybe we'll keep the Whim just in case. Hardak can say bye. Okay. And we are going to feed that all to the tuck. And what I'm hoping now is hopefully with all of the amount of progression we're about to get on all of these heroes. So I'm gonna now go farm their emblems on all of these heroes. We can now put the aura on our Mackin. So we're going to sort things out a little bit. We'll make sure it's properly spaced, speed tuned. We'll make sure Tuck goes right after Maya. Um, we're going to spend a little bit of time offline, get these guys, get my team of 5 ready, and we'll start pushing content. Let's scale up, upgrade. Yeah, so this one will be able to fully scale up. And we're going to try to finish the challenge tonight. And then I will post one final video on where I'm stuck. I think I mean, the biggest lesson learned for all of this is, guys, if you're doing this challenge, don't try to, you know, break the mold on what's proven and done. Mackin plus 4 support is how you run it. It's boring, it's lame, it's effective, and that's what we're after, right? We're that's what we wanna see. We want to see effectiveness. We want to be able to get our heads early, dominate. That's what you really should aim for. Don't wait until 7 days in, because at this point, look at people. A lot of people are already at 3,000 plus power. Once you finish the campaign, you have, I think, 150 summons or so in Space Temple. A huge amount of resources between, yeah. So as soon as you get to 20, you have of a huge amount of resources. Just look at this. All these summons, you get random star artifacts. All these summons, another one, right? You have your scrolls, energy, class artifacts. What's this one? Two 5-star eggs, another two 5-star eggs. So you're going to be really level apart the moment you finish campaign. Tons of resources. You're going to bust out of the gate and be ahead of the competition. So if we're doing a new server domination challenge, maybe we'll definitely go with the manual, the instruction manual. Go Mackin, go for support, finish nice, fast and early, push the red tower. Use Wim and Mackin as a perfect pair because the two of them could push your red mark tower. Um, Save one hero each to get as far as you can on the other three, and then use regression potion afterwards. You're done pushing the marks because you get 5 regress. That's how you fulfill the tower of mark requirement. So maybe like waste, one regression potion each to get one main DPS solo hero. Um, that will go through. I'll probably do a video on, lessons learned from this experience, and hopefully it will help a lot of new players out or anybody who is trying to go for a brand new account and dominate with early game knowledge. But after that, I mean, it's the weekly grinds from there. Um, Doing your event, manage your resources well, and yeah. So I will be offline grinding now, and I hope to do one more video update after this, just to show you guys by kind of getting a lot back and closer to the instruction manual on Mackin plus 3 supports, how far we get on this. All right, take care of wherever you're at, and if you like the content I provide, please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Gandalf out.